What is up, SML? We are live for playoff football. I am Primetime 000, joined by Doink. How's it going, brother?
Hey, what's going on, Prime? Just watched a pretty entertaining NFL playoff game. Time for some big time action in the SML.
Yes, and it looks like we're going to have a game where the Arizona Cardinals and Monty, who I'm not sure, did he make the playoffs last season? I'm not sure. I don't think he did. Takes on Mad Bomber, who for a while here has been the perennial favorite in the NFC to win a Super Bowl. Now I feel like that might be shifted, and this is a good opportunity for Bomber to make a statement that he still is the dog in the NFC.
Yeah, Bomber going into the season has been pretty much the one and only, Big Five member, or Big Six, if you include Matt in that as well. It's Matt and Bomber. Bomber's been the favorite each year in the NFC and has not yet made a Super Bowl, even though I think we can all agree he has a good shot this year again.
Yeah, this should be an interesting game as Monty, by the way, gets blown up here in the first play of the game. Again, I think it's been doubt that Bomber's been the favorite in the NFC. He's kind of come up short every time. He hasn't made the Super Bowl, and I think that's going to be kind of gnawing at him. This Bears team was not a great team when he took him, and he's developed them well. But Monty, on the other hand, we'll talk about it as he's back to throw, and he throws his first pass is outside there, incomplete, quick third and 11. But Monty's developed his team well.
Monty's done a hell of a job building this team out, actually. I also just want to point out EA. That is good accuracy out of reach right there, which is a walking oxymoron.
Yeah, that's a good point. Is it good accuracy or is it not? But we're going to have to see if he has good accuracy here on third and 11. Is the last thing he wants is a quick 3 and out.
Yeah, absolutely. This is huge right here. Shout out Mike FML in chat as well.
What's up, Mikey? Here we go. Back to throw. As he's looking, he's throwing. That ball is a terrible read and it's intercepted on the second pass of the game. And Bomber's running down the sideline with Emmons, and he's going to get. Oh, he fumbles the football, and the Cardinals pick it back up.
Oh my God, he stripped it back. Oh my God. Edmonds coughs it up Zay Flowers style, and Monty gets a real quick web redemption. Bomber probably just smashed his controller.
Question. I've seen this a lot in Madden lately, a lot of people doing it, but Monty's kind of the pioneer. I've seen him do it since he's joined the league. Chicken winging without arm. He's always going for a strip on defense, always. Sometimes causing him to miss tackles. But if you're Bomber, oh, hold on, stretch now, and he gets hit.
Okay.
Oh, fumble again! And the Bears pick it up.
Lord, this is madness. This is a shout out Bears legend Peanut Tillman. Couple peanut punches already this game. We're 45 seconds in.
He had the animation there where he was stood up, and that was definitely a fumble. And ball don't lie.
Yeah, I mean, we're back to where we should be. Going back to Monty on that pass, he had the late breaking in route wide open instead of forcing the corner route.
Bomber had the flat. He hits some, and that's a walk-in touchdown Bears. There you go. Ball don't lie. Touchdown Bears. And that slants play. I've seen a few people run that now. I'm going to have to add that to my playbook.
Yeah, that trips formation in general is becoming more and more popular. And if you haven't been paying attention to Bomber, that tight end is a monster. I think it's J.C. Allen, like 6'5", 91 speed tight end out of the draft, and he's a monster. X Factor, the whole deal. It's got to take away.
Thinking about this game, if you're Bomber, I think you have to be a little careful with your jukin and mookin, your defenders trying to gain extra yards after interceptions. Monty does go for the strip often. We're going to see how he rebounds. It looks like he's going to a PA deep shot to try to get back at Bomber here.
Yeah, that's a classic. You give up a play and you try to get it all back in one play. We'll see if it works or not. Bomber's a tough guy to look for these deep routes against, which he generally is a more conservative defense.
I think that's what makes Monty so tough to play is sometimes he hits these. Here we go, back to throw. He's got the tight end, and he hits them there. Nice little check down to Carmichael, who jukes and mooks, and he gains about 11. So Monty's first completion of the day.
Yeah, Carmichael, another tight end out the draft. Not quite the physical freak that Allen is, but, 84, 85 speed, something like that. But still good size, superstar, and another, big-time target. And these are two guys who rely on their tight ends a little bit.
So you're the number one seed in the NFC. Who do you play? Do you know who you're going to play yet?
If Monty wins, I play Monty. If
nice cutback.
Bomber wins, I get Tiny.
Okay. Do you have a preference?
Little tease here. If Bomber wins, Tiny and I will play tonight.
Oh! Well, that'll be a good game.
Yeah, should be. Tiny and I shared a division last cycle, so we've seen a lot of each other. We know what each other wants to do.
Monty's got, and you being in his division last year, you've seen a nice hook route there. You've seen him kind of develop as a player, probably. Like he was not good to start last cycle, and he's like slowly actually gotten a lot better.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. He's playing some of his best ball right now. I've been saying from the start, Tiny plays me tough. I mean, I think I've won the vast majority of them, but until I realized, what he wants to do and his go-to plays, he would absolutely was a handful, and he will be the way he's playing right now.
And
Little
there's a
zig
zig
from
route.
Bomber.
Yeah. Um, and this quarterback by Monty, by the way. Um, oh, I'm drawing a blank on his name already. Obviously,
Barry Grooms.
Grooms. Yes, he traded Kyler Murray, drafted Barry Grooms, I believe top 5. He's a rookie.
Yep.
He's second pick in the draft from Baylor. 94 throw power. Rookie quarterback. And he's going to hand it off
Yeah,
here.
he's a big time rookie out the draft. One of the better young quarterbacks in the SML.
Yeah, he definitely he seems to have
He hit.
all the skills throwing the ball. I mean, attribute wise.
Yeah, Torque last game was everything was clinched. I did just play Tiny like 2 weeks ago.
Here we go. He's going to throw
Angle
the angle
route.
route, and that's Eckler, who still is in the NFL, SML. He seems like he's been a thorn in people's sides for years in the SML. Austin Eckler making plays still. Nice game there.
Yeah, Austin Eckler on a angle route is something we've seen before, and he's still dynamic, still makes it happen. That's just good work by Monty.
Let's see what Monty does here. This looks like a little read option from the 2. Here we go. It's a handoff, and he smartly hands it off there for the touchdown. Austin Eckler. And what an answer there by Monty.
Yep, he's settled in. Bright lights aren't too bright for him. He's back. He's ready to rumble.
And the kick looks like it's
It's
going
the
to go
Monty
right through the
game.
post. Yeah, you never know what Monty you're going to get. I think that's what's so dangerous about him. There was a year, I know he beat Dan in the playoffs. He beat me. He beat somebody else. I mean, he just had this magical run. And if he can recapture that magic, watch out.
Absolutely, he almost made a second Super Bowl too. I mean,
Yeah, he did. Yeah, if he there was like an injury on
we should have
Jadeveon Clowney or something, if that doesn't happen, then
he faked an injury.
it's terrible. Here we go. How does Bomber
See
answer?
Monty Mabel. Yeah, Monty's Mabling that left side, expecting Bomber to send the running back out that way or look for a flat. So he's got the cloud and the hard flat from the rushing guy there.
I like that. Monty, last cycle, I remember he used to be kind of a not not a big studier, but he would like DM people. He would DM me. He would watch tape back on big games. So I know Monty kind of has this kind of goofy, fun-loving guy persona in chat, but don't get it twisted. He's gonna be ready today. It's all Bomber with another big throw to his tight end. That's Allen, and he's not going to be touched. Touchdown Bears.
Yeah, J.C. Allen right up the seam. Safety did not get there in time. The downside of having an 88 speed safety.
Yeah, that was a slow, like the safety took forever to roll over.
Still plenty of game left. If Monty keeps putting together these good drives, we're in for a good one.
So how will Monty answer? Kind of an electric start to this game. We've had interceptions, fumbles, long touchdowns, long drives. We've had it all, and we're still in the first quarter.
Yeah, we've yet to see Bomber even have to put together a drive. I'm curious to see what that looks like as, if Monty can get a couple, even force him into some third downs or whatnot. We really haven't seen much from the offense because, it's just boom, touchdown, and they started at like the 5-yard line.
Yeah, that's a good point. How will he fare if Monty can settle in and keep it a close game? Back to throw. He's got the corner, and he hits him for the first down. Monty showing some mental toughness so far.
Yeah, he's hanging in there right now. Get it done.
Again, this is Bears versus Cardinals. The Mad Bomber has made the NFC Championship game last year. He's trying to find a way to get to that elusive SML Super Bowl. Back to throw, and he hits another completion for a big hit, but for another first down.
Yeah, good patience from Grooms. Since that interception, he's 6 of 6, 6 of 7.
Yeah,
something
he's
like that.
throwing well. The other thing he's doing, he's really mixing up where he's throwing the ball. Flats, corners, curls in the middle of the field. He's really kind of spreading the ball around well. Oh, big hit.
Yeah, that's Devontae Gaither, Bombers D2, who's a freak show. He's probably pushing 90 overall at this point. It's not already.
So, again, first quarter of this game, Monty kind of is a battle to get in the playoffs as always in the SML. It seems like the last seed is so hard to get into. Uh, and Monty found a way in, and now he's fighting for his life to try to make a run at things. He's going to hand it off to Austin Eckler, who has space, juking and mooking, getting a big gain there to make it a 3rd and 2.
Jukin and Mookin. That's another thing. Don't be afraid to you get into a 2nd and long, even a 3rd and long. Sometimes, if the defense shows like a drop coverage, maybe he's a pass commit type guy, don't be afraid to run, whether it's a draw, a little handoff outside like that. You can pick up big chunks of yardage, especially this Madden.
Yeah, as he's going to hand it off again, and he gets blown up there. He can go for this if he would like. What's he going to do?
Yeah, Monty is generally a go for it kind of guy. He lives life on the edge.
Living on the edge. Actually, I just seen a play that Monty has in his playbook that I ran last Madden that I haven't ran this Madden because I didn't know it existed. So I'm going to have to add that to my playbook.
Oh, do share. Which one was it?
We'll tell you after the cycle.
Yeah, Monty actually audibling Carmichael there is interesting. That's a popular tight end
Yeah, it
deep
is.
post angle route thing that I know I've seen Q run a few times to great success, although he runs pretty much anything to great success.
Yeah, yeah. That little tight end angle looking doohickey. What's he going to do here? Drive is a play. Tight Y off week. That drive play.
He wants the same look here.
Let's see what he's going to get here. Out of the gun.
Again, I wouldn't audible the tight end the way he's doing it. I don't trust this Keenan Allen route because I've never seen it. But okay,
let's see what he does here. 4th and 2, big moment.
Yeah,
he throws, got him. Michael Pittman, sure-handed.
Yeah, that's a spot where Michael Pittman's much more optimal for that route than a Hollywood Brown. Those being a big physical receiver type deal. Although it seems Monty's used Pittman more like Hollywood of late.
That trade has worked out for both guys, it seems like. Hollywood, obviously, led the Colts to a Super Bowl, and Monty has kind of turned Michael Pittman into kind of a pretty solid receiver himself.
Do a beast. Eckler, those big physical receivers are good this minute. Oh, look at
Eckler. Inside the 5. Nice run there. He's running the ball well. 9 rushes, 71 yards. I think he's almost been a little pass happy, but he's moving the ball, so I can't say too much.
Yeah, 9 for 71 in essentially 1 quarter is fantastic. Bomber's going to send everything here.
And he gets inside the 1. 10 rushes. Man, a lot of plays for the Cardinals today compared to the Bears.
Yeah, Bears have ran like 4 plays on offense. So it's, hit or miss. It's, either maybe Monty can string together some stops on D, or maybe Bomber's got a bunch of stuff Monty's not ready for, hasn't seen yet. We'll see how deep Monty's bag on offense goes.
Yeah, that's a good point. As Monty, he's going to go ahead and hand it off up the middle, and he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. And I'm getting a call here, so I'm going to reject this.
Ooh, iced kick.
Oh.
7-mile-an-hour wind to the side.
Snap is there. Ball's down. Kick is off. Oh.
Oh, boy.
I didn't realize that was a thing for this game.
Yeah, momentum is just, I don't know. I don't like it.
And
somehow Bombers got the momentum off a Monty touchdown.
Yeah, that's the other thing. The momentum seems a little too far for the Bears right now. I mean, I would think.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It's really inconsistent with the amount that it moves.
Yeah, that's a little wild. But that's a big miss. Now, if Monty can make Bomber drive the full field, I like Monty's chances. But he hasn't been able to so far. As Bomber's going to run it outside, and he's going to get blown up there after a gain of 5.
Just an adjustment to what we were just talking about. That is a Soldier Field effect, it looks like, based on...
Interesting.
Yeah.
The Windy City.
Iced out. Okay, so iced out's the momentum. All kicks move quickly, or are all iced. The Bears thing is that the kick meter moves faster, too.
Okay, so you're telling me not only is his kicks iced, but the thing's moving quicker? Is that what I understand?
That is correct. The quicker is due to the Bears' home field, I believe. The iced out is due to the momentum. Also, hell of a job by Monty's user these last 2 plays tackling.
3rd and 12, big play here.
The route.
Bomber loves that corner on big. If you're in the NFC, and if you are trying to stop Bomber, and if you see that formation on 3rd and long plus, guard the corner route out of the slot. I've commentated 3 Bomber playoff games, and every big moment he throws that route.
Yep. That's a go-to. That's a pretty popular play, I think, across the board, but Bomber loves it. We've seen Monty Mabling a good amount, too. I'm surprised he didn't there.
we go, handoff. And that big hole now. Here's Bomber with Cook now. Jukin and Mookin. Down to the 25 to the 20. He's got a tough man to beat, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds. Gain of a lot. 39 or something.
39 yards. Yeah, this is bend don't break time for Monty. Hold the 3, you're fine. Giving up a touchdown here. I got to wonder if Bomber considers going for 2. I wouldn't,
would.
But
it's interesting.
Take the points. This early, take the points.
Handoff up the middle, and Monty's there. An interesting thing with this kick meter, Monty missed that kick left, which means he was just kind of prepared for the slow kick meter. And so the ice, he didn't really know what was happening there. So that's going to be interesting late in this game to see if Monty goes for more 2s or more aggressive than normal. Nice little check down there. Big third down.
Group tackle there. Yeah, 3rd and goal. This is prime time for a Justin Fields scramble. Monty's got to be aware of that.
Let's see here. Yeah, Bomber does. I've noticed with the scrambles, if it's not a PA rollout, he runs up the middle. Monty pinches the line smart. I don't like the 3-man rush, though. Back to throw.
You got to contain Fields
up the middle.
Here. He's coming.
And he scores. Touchdown. I thought he fumbled that, to tell the truth.
You can't rush 3 and not have a spy or something on Fields. You got to know that's coming. Bomber looks to scramble early, especially on 3rd downs.
Yeah, that was bad by Monty. What I like to do there, if you're going to play Bomber next, whoever plays him, and that inside the 12-yard line is 3rd down, call a cover 2, 4-man rush. Don't spy at DT because he's not going to keep up with Fields anyway.
DTs don't do anything. Nope.
Go take one of your 3 yellow hooks and spy them. And right when you see Fields take off, push R3 and you'll stop him.
And then, yep, 100%. If Bomber wins, one of your most respected colleagues is facing him.
I respect Matt if that's who we're talking about. What a guy.
That's who we're talking. Oh yeah. Ooh, nice play art here from Monty. I like these little tight end ends.
Got him. And Monty just wheeling and dealing, passing the ball right. And I'm really liking what I'm seeing from him.
Yeah, absolutely. He had the tight end on that. It's an in-zig.
Yeah.
I don't know what to call it. Return route.
Whip or something.
But it's more in traffic. Nice throw. Nice catch.
He's I just don't want him to get too confident throwing the ball. This is cover 3 cloud, if you're wondering at home.
Yep, that's a cloud.
He's got. Oh, I wouldn't have thrown that run.
Oh no. Can't throw that against the cloud. You got to know that's a cloud when you see the safety corner stack like that.
Yeah. They've made it really easy to read this year compared to the previous.
Yeah, they have. That's one that if I'm running it against some more, we'll say, cerebral opponents, I'll make sure to make some tweaks to that coverage, or a lot of times I'll take the hard flat guy out and have him do something else just because people usually will target it with a corner route.
Yeah. That was a little misread there by Monty. Again, I think we talked about it just a few plays ago. He's passing the ball well, and he's also running the ball well. And I don't want him to get too pass happy here.
Yeah, 2nd and 14. This is a play. People have been running this play for years and years, and I've never really found success on it.
And Monty, right up the middle on a dig. He's looking comfortable throwing the ball after an early kind of interception, slow start.
Ooh. No huddle action. Looked like Bomber tried to strip on that tackle as well, just of note.
Interesting. This is a little scissors route, which was way more popular a couple of years ago. And that ball is caught again. Austin Eckler really having himself a day so far.
Yeah, Monty must have saw something he liked formationally or personnel-wise. Quick little hurry up, gets the scissor route. Yeah, now you want to think about maybe running the ball. Yep, control the clock a little bit.
Looks like
although he's going to go touchdown is big. Bomber does get the ball at half, so.
Yeah, that's a good point. You don't want to give a 2-for-1 with Bomber getting the ball again. Clock kind of ticking down, and something to note, Doink, that momentum meter has not moved too much. So if Monty gets a touchdown, it'll be a small touchdown, which means I don't think it moves as much when he scores. So it'll probably be a nice kick again if he doesn't go for 2.
Yeah, I imagine he'd be going for 2. Imagine he's going to chase the points.
Looking to throw. Oh, and that's another miss by the quarterback.
That's a tough miss. That's a poor accuracy one, and that's some of the rookie growing pains. But good read by Monty. That's a throw you got to make, you got to have, especially in a big game.
He is really reading the field well for the most part today. I'm really impressed passing the ball by Monty. He's like the end routes. He's really like the end routes today.
Watch the hard flat here. Watch the hard flat here.
He's had R1 all day. He steps in and throws a beauty. Michael Pittman, touchdown.
That's a hell of a pocket presence or hell of a presence back there by Grooms.
Oh, he's
I
kicking it.
initially thought, oh wow,
Let's see if he hits it this
7
time.
mile an hour wind.
And that one
Perfect.
is money.
Okay. Monty's back. I actually don't. I don't hate the kick there. With this much game left in general, obviously the ice, the wind, the quick meter is tough though.
And that momentum did not move at all when he scored that touchdown. I mean, look at
No,
that.
it makes no sense. Maybe why it might be worth turning off.
If you're
That's a
interested in
different
a debate on
conversation.
that, watch SML The Point After. We released about a month ago or so, maybe. We talked
Oh, I
about
did.
that.
I did. That's why I said something.
It's a good conversation for the fans at home to
Great
have.
listen. Absolutely.
Is Fields misses
Ooh,
that throw.
good read by Bomber. Yeah. Monty's got to check in on the depth of some of his zones here. Start dropping the guys a little more back. Those Bombers just attacking these deep corner routes.
Yeah. This is a cover 3 cloud again, I think. Yep.
Yeah. I think he just no. He's just gonna use her over there, I think. But watch
Here we
us see him on the right side.
looking to throw. Uh-oh, Fields under pressure. Throws it away. I think he had the corner out there.
I did not see it. He may have if that purple came down on the curl.
Tiny S will setting 25 in curl flats stop those corners.
Um, Theoretically they should, but if they run that double curl deep post Thanos club play, then somehow no.
Oh, Bomber has him. Yeah, he had him all day and he had the time. Was Monty rushing
Yep.
3 again there?
He may have been.
He's got to stop
Yep.
that.
Yeah, with his pass rushers are not getting pressure. You can't rush 3 and not get pressure. Bomber's too patient in the pocket there. You can get away with it if you've got Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack, or a couple 95 overall edge guys, but you can't do it with this.
Tiny, what I like to do, I actually like the cover 2 blue zones, the cloud flat, like they're on the right hand side. That what that cornerback's doing. I like that for stopping corners more than the curl flats. See, but Monty's tweaked his. There's a big hit there. Monty's
Ooh,
tweaked his
good
route
here.
combos to. I just keep it on default for the blues, and I think that takes away the corners for the most part.
Yeah, I'm not the expert here. I generally don't play with my zone depths at all, actually. I don't like this from Monty. Watch another streak to the tight end here.
Oh, Bomber, bad read, picked off. Here we go, big play now. Is that a Cuda?
4, 3, 2, 1.
So now what? Hail Mary, I guess. You're not in field goal range.
Yeah, throw it up there. Or if you got an X Factor, you think about maybe trying to feed that X Factor. But I don't think he has anything of note.
That was a big mistake by Bomber because if he had a field goal, he could have gone up 2 scores to start the next half. Well, if he could score a
Another
touchdown,
scissor
obviously.
out from Monty here. This is
I
interesting.
don't like that. That was a low reward for a high risk. If that cornerback undercuts that I didn't like that at all.
Yeah, I don't know what he saw
Was he
there.
not aware of the clock? I
I'm
don't know.
not sure. That's a good question. Either way, that's a hell of a pick. First
Yeah.
mistake we've seen from Bomber so far.
So we've got a good game so far in the first half. High scoring. Both players kind of mixing it up. I've seen Bomber throw a little more than usual, actually. I feel like he's more of a runner, and we've seen him pass the ball quite a bit this game.
Yeah, he's been pass happy. I don't know if it's because he's been banking on Monty blitzing more. I know Monty's got a rep for being an aggressive blitzer, but I think that was more of a previous cycle activity.
Yeah, yeah. I think you're right. I think sometimes, like, people maybe assume that things don't change, and Monty has changed, and he's really passed the ball well, been diverse passing. I want to see Bomber run the ball more.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're gonna get some of that right here if this isn't PA flood.
Here we go. It's a handoff. Nice run up the middle. Juking it. Oh,
Oh, he got there.
turf monster or something. Ankle biter.
Buffalo Wild Wings button.
Yep. Tiny says, I wouldn't mind a Monty win here. So if Monty wins, what happens then?
Tiny ducks me,
Okay. Here we go.
and Tiny gets Matt. I
Ooh,
get Monty.
I respect Matt. Nice play there by Bomber.
Yeah, good patience, good read, and is moving the ball again.
Ooh,
We're gonna see that PA
blitz.
flood from Bomber shortly. This
Yeah.
isn't a
Here's the
stretch or a
blitz by
blast.
Monty. Here we go. It's a handoff up the middle. Bomber runs into his own guy, but still gets about 12, 13 yards.
Yeah, KJ's practice squad continues to be prosperous for Bomber.
Oh yeah,
Anakanda, running hard.
that was a big deal when Bomber picked him up, and he's done well for him. Big drive here for the Bears to start the half. I want to see
He's
him
done
keep
so
running.
well for him. He's got 96 overall now.
PA, watch the PA. Bomber usually doesn't go back-to-back runs out of a formation, I've learned.
Nope. Again, PA flood here would be my expect.
Yep.
Nope, checks. There it is. Yep, there's the flood.
That's a little tendency if you're a Bomber fan or if you're going to play him next. If you see a formation, so that was like I formed slot, I think. I don't watch a lot of Bomber, but I played him for 6 years now. So if you see a formation like single back dice slot, he might go to a run, and then the next he might come out in the same formation again, but he won't run a similar run again. He'll go to like that shake route. Let's see what happens here. It doesn't matter because he's going to walk in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Easy money for him. To further your point, Prime, he loves those sets with all the receivers on the left side, whether it's a trips or a air or slot, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then he likes those play actions going back to the left there.
Yes, he does. Bomber loves PA. That was a great drive by Bomber. And we talked about going into halftime. We want to see him run the ball more. Well, he ran the ball well there for the touchdown. Now Monty's got some pressure on him. This has been an exciting game so far.
Yeah, we've got some back and forth. I mean, nothing will beat an interception into a strip fumble the next play. That was
an electric start. Monty, I've noticed when he gets punched in the mouth, he tries getting it all back. And the last time we seen this, he went PA, he hit the flat route. Looks like another PA deep shot is what he's going to try to do. This play is risky. I like this play personally, but it's tough to hit sometimes.
This play seems to be better this Madden than in previous ones, at least.
Oh, God.
Throw it away, kid. Early.
Throw it away, kid. Throw it away.
He's moving.
He got him! Oh, Eckler! What a play!
Hey, that's greatness in the playoffs right there. Nothing's there. Throw it away. He manages to stay alive and find a guy. That's a hell of a play by Grooms, and if he pulls off this win, that's one that's going to stick there.
What a play. We're going to go back and watch that again as Monty's running now. And you know what? Sometimes people say, hey, rolling out can be corny, yada, yada, yada. This play was he was under pressure right at the A gap. He's got a guy at his ankle, two guys, and just keeps his eyes downfield when I'm saying to throw it away, and I like to improv. That was an elite level play by Monty. Nothing corny about it. Good football play.
Yeah, hell of a job by Grooms. That's a rookie quarterback in the playoffs making a play. The motion on the corner routes when he pulled right for me. I know that for a fact.
Big sack. Yeah, that was a Doink classic. And Matt says Bomber pulled his user out of the play. Let's watch this replay one more time. There's Grant. We're looking 30 yards downfield. And he does. He just runs out of bounds. I don't know what Bomber's thinking there.
Interesting. That's a hell of a sack by Bozeman. 3rd and 18 here.
Big play.
You got to pick up something, Monty, to get into fringe field goal range. You might even don't have to get it all here, but you need something.
Oh, boy. Incomplete. And the defense holds.
Defense holds there. I think Monty had the in route breaking open, which would have put him into fringe field goal range.
You know, it's interesting. Right after we were just about to talk about how Monty's making like maybe a playoff staple play, Bomber gets the sack, and maybe turns the tides of this game. Bomber has a chance up by it already to now go 2 scores with a field goal. He cannot turn it over. I encourage him to run the ball more here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a ball control game. Bomber's in the driver's seat. Nice part is he's up 8, not 7, so there's really no risk. But like he just controls the ball here, punts nothing to the world. But I expect Bomber to continue putting together a pretty good drive.
Yeah, the Monties and the Dumps of the world, they want 28-20 at halftime. They want a 45-42 game. This is where Bomber needs to say, watch the zig route. No, this isn't the formation for that. Never mind. Handoff, and he's blown up. They don't like being slowed down.
No, they do not. Bomber's 8 of 50, and Bomber's right up there with Dan and even you to an extent with guys who just you are so calculating, methodical, controlling the ball every drive, every play that the other team doesn't get the ball a whole lot on offense.
Yeah, it's tough as Bomber gets sacked there. That was a bad possession by Bomber.
Yeah, bad possession indeed. Monty's right back in it here. It's awesome for him.
He had a chance to put this thing away, and all he needed was like 30 yards to get in field goal range. Huge stop, and Monty's probably taking this out to the left here, and Bomber stops him. Good field position for the Cardinals, 28-20. Doink, who are you thinking is going to win this game?
I mean, odds are on it's probably 2-1 Bomber right now. I think Monty's going to go down and get a touchdown right here, though. I think he's bouncing back. He's going to make it a game.
Yeah, this is a big
But
drive.
interesting coverage from Bomber here.
Handoff. Eckler cutting back, getting about 8.
Yeah, nice 8-yard gain from Eckler. When Monty's ran the ball, he's been fantastic. Passing the ball, he's had hot stretches, cold stretches, but stick with the run here. Keep moving it.
This
Don't
is
love the trap.
yes. Here we go. Single back dice slot, kind of a popular formation. Handoff, and he gets outside. Smart move there by Eckler. Cuts back inside, gets a first down. And to those watching this game only and not watching NFL football, Lions are up on the 49ers right now.
Ooh, go Lions. That's a great check by Monty out of the trap when he saw the pinch. The Lion got a little bit of an outside read on that zone.
It's interesting. As Monty going PA now, he's gonna. I would have thrown the same ball. Good ball. Good ball.
Speed. Rondale Moore is speed, making it happen.
I am speed. Big gain there for the Cards. So we've got probably one more play left here of the third quarter. Fun game so far, Doink.
Yeah, it's been a good one to call. I'm thinking we're going to be pushing tie to start the fourth, but we'll see if Monty keeps it going.
2nd and 7, and this is the end of the third quarter. Bears and Cardinals fans, put it in chat. I want to see names and I want to see predictions right now. I know Matt's in chat. I know Torque's in chat. I know Tiny's in chat. I've seen Paulie Dump in chat. I want to see you guys comment. Who's going to win this game? Put it out there right now and choose carefully because Bomber does have explosives, and I'm just saying. Torque says Bomber will win. Dump says Bomber win. Finn says Bomber win.
Yeah.
Mike says 700 to 200 Bears. Matt says Bomber. A lot of Bombers today. Nobody has faith in Monty.
Oh,
Not-
he's got Eckler. Yep.
Oh, Eckler breaking tackles inside the 4-yard line.
Hey, it's all you got to do. String together a couple plays here. And we got to punch it in.
Wow.
And I think if he tries to just run it up the middle, Bomber's going to be sending the house.
Tiny states the obvious. Says Bomber will win, but Monty isn't out of it. I didn't know that because he's only down a score inside the 5. Handoff up the middle. Into the end zone. What a cutback. Touchdown, Cards.
Big time juke there for Monty. I'm curious to see if he goes for this now.
He is. This is a big moment here.
He is.
Big moment.
He just rolled with the coach suggestion, too. He saw coach
I know.
suggestion. Said, yeah, this looks good.
That biggest play of the game this season, and you're going with coach suggestions. Big moment here. I would have gone to an RPO here.
As he does have all these hot routes, he can pretty much
he's pretty much
make
created his
whatever
own
he
play.
wants.
Here we go. Grooms looking. He's got nobody, and that's intercepted. And now this could be interesting. That's Malik Hooker. He's going to get caught from behind.
Okay. That's all right.
I didn't like that play.
That's all right. The difference here is you can't let up a touchdown now. I would have liked to have seen him run that instead of, a lot of those routes were kind of back half of the end zone routes, which are a little dicey
it's
and on
tough.
the goal line like that.
I didn't like that play call. By the way, Paulie says Monty's going to win. NYT says Monty on the comeback. Finn says Tiny is back. So here we go. Big.
I've been pretty impressed with Monty's defense so far outside of
second half.
Allen's streak.
Yeah. And Tiny's saying coach suggestion there is wild. I actually agree. Biggest play of the season. I'm not going coach suggestion. It's a flat route to the tight end who breaks a tackle. This guy needs a new contract because he's just trucking guys.
Yeah, Allen is an absolute monster. One of the best young tight ends. One of the best tight ends, period, in the league.
Monty showing a blitz here.
Danger zone.
Handoff.
Danger zone.
Good tackle.
All right.
Matt says should Bomber go conservative.
Maybe with the amount Monty strips. I know Bomber wants to keep his jukes going with Banacanda and with Dalvin when Dalvin's in, but
I would
but we'll see. Watch the play action back the other way here.
hand off. It's a stretch. He's got 46 and he runs in front of him. First down.
And again, honestly, Bomber getting a big chunk play here is not the end of the world compared to if he got one, 2 minutes from now,
Yeah.
just in terms of game clock.
Yeah.
But you got to hold the 3 here. That's the hard part. Big hit there, actually. Wow.
Yeah. That's a good point because if Bomber get now with that missed 2, if Bomber gets a touchdown, it's a 2-score game.
PA counter here.
Handoff.
Oh, right up the middle.
Nice tackle.
A lot of space.
And I mean, nice block. Did you see that lineman truck that dude?
Yeah. Pancake season.
Look at this pancake here on this replay. We don't talk about lineman play much here, but look at this guy truck Monty's user. Got put in another dimension.
Oh my god.
AJ saying look for the PA boot here.
Yeah, especially out of that like pseudo bunch formation Bomber was just in. He's on to that one.
Big play. Monty got the Mabel on that right side. It's kind of smart. Counter. Kind of pinballing around, getting inside the 7.
Picks up 3. I'm
What a
curious
drive.
if Bomber even goes to the PA if he just keeps handing the ball off the way he's moving it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting a PA boot at some point, I would think.
Let's see.
Be containing.
It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Cuts back. Beautifully done by Bomber. Touchdown Bears. What a cutback by, you say it, Abanda Kanda.
Israel Abanikanda.
Now
Or
Matt says,
Abracadabra,
watch, yeah, we might say that. Watch the block kick here. It's a 6-point, no, it's an 8-point game. This should keep it alive.
Yeah. This is a big extra point.
And the kick is right down the middle. What a drive. What a game by Bomber. We've been talking about Monty a lot, kind of how he's been passing the ball. But, I mean, Bomber is 35 points. This is one of his better offensive performances I've seen him have in a while.
Yeah, he's been real good outside of that one pick, 10 the first half.
And Finn says Bomber talked today about how he wants to stay in a popular formation to make people think he's going to run a certain play. He did just that on that drive. Fins comes in, kind of, he's our sideline reporter. Thank you, Fins.
Yeah, I mean, that's good game theory. I mean, that's, especially if you're playing familiar opponents, guys who've played you a bunch of times before. Little draw there from Monty. Love a good draw. We need to see more of those in the SML.
I like the patience there by Monty, not just going streaks to try to score in one play. He's got 3 timeouts. Still, he can still win this game.
Got to get moving. You'd like to score before the 2-minute warning, although, you're not even close to scoring yet.
Matt calls Fens the international correspondent. I tend to agree. Is picked off, and I'm going to call it. This is the ball game. As he's walking down the sideline, no one's going to touch him. Touchdown, Bears.
Yeah, I mean, quick, easy, flat on that one. Eckler was wide open on the angle. Didn't even look at him. It's a one-read play. I'll do it.
He's thrown that kind of flat route a couple times. He threw one before half, and we were like, ooh, that was a little tight. That time he gets picked, and Bomber going for 2 here. I'm not good at math. Doing, tell me what this does.
Puts him up 3 scores if he gets it. Instead of being up 16, and Monty would only be down 2 touchdowns, but need both 2-point conversions.
There you go. You heard it from Doink. Back to throws Fields. Looking, throwing. End zone. Got it. Oh, flag. He is illegal touching. And I've seen that on 2-point conversions 3 times in the last 4 days. I think it's a glitch.
Yeah, that's a tough one. It's that route running along that back end of the end zone, Dan Orlovsky's cut style.
Yeah, that sucks. It happened to Fins. It happened to Torque against me, and now it's happened to Bomber. And Doink, I'm going to say it right now, right here. I bet $1 million that Bomber's going to mention that illegal touching in the chat after this game.
Oh, without a doubt, that and the fumble at the beginning.
Yes.
But still a 2-score game for Monty here. He was
yeah.
down. He needed a field goal and a touchdown. Now he needs 2 touchdowns and a conversion, but it's still only 2 scores.
Picked off again is Hooker. Monty unraveling. Malik Hooker, the former Indianapolis Colt, with the pick.
Or as Bomber would refer to him, Malik Hooker, the former Ohio State Buckeye, with the pick.
Yes.
That's it. Ball game. GG's. Game blouses. Go home.
Did you see Monty turn an aggressive strip on there?
It wasn't already on?
I guess not. Let's see. This is going to be interesting. What the Bears fans are celebrating. Is it a handoff to Cook, who's going to gain about 9?
Yeah, he's got Cook not juking there pretty much tells you he's got conservative on.
Yeah, good point. And the Bears fans are celebrating. I see them all jumping around as they're going to play, I think it's Matt in the divisional round, and you're going to play Tiny Titan.
Oh yeah. Well, was that week 16 rematch? Week 17? Week 17 rematch. I think it was.
Let me ask you this while you're here. You're in the playoffs. I feel like this is the best you've been playing since you were the Raiders.
It's the best I've been playing, period.
Probably
Not to
period.
cut you off, but
Yeah, I agree.
period.
Let's say you get to the Super Bowl. Out of who's left, who do you want to play if you get to the Super Bowl?
Like, who would be okay? So who's left? So we've got Q, Dump, KP, which just got a nice win over Dan, and who's my fourth that I'm blanking on?
KJ or Filthy?
Oh, and KJ and Filthy. Okay. I mean, Q's the one you expect to play. Dump, I just actually had a phenomenal game with. I mean, I'd like to see Filthy make a Super Bowl. I think Filthy makes a Super Bowl this cycle.
Yeah,
not next cycle.
So you would like to play Filthy. You guys kind of know each other a little bit. You would like kind of that game.
Playing Q would be fun too. I mean,
playing Q would be fun.
Those would be my two picks for.
It'd be a fun game.
Bomber kneel it out. Yeah, what's your prediction? So we got what, Filthy and KJ tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna DM KJ in about 10 minutes, some tips on the game, and then I'm gonna say it right now. KJ is gonna win. I believe in KJ.
I mean, for his sake, that'd be great for the league.
But I'll say this:
it's KJ is the Lions, Filthy's the Niners in this analogy.
I think KP goes to the Super Bowl.
Ooh, spicy over all this talk of set feet lead and
yes.
2 of those in the AFC.
Well, let me say this: I'm not much of a set feet lead talker as much as some of the others are. I do think it is the best stability in the game, probably. But
agreed.
But at the end of the day, if you're not making the right reads, it doesn't matter.
Yep, 100%. And it is nowhere near as good as like Gunslinger was on Rodgers in previous years, or set feet lead on Brady or whoever else.
Yeah, I mean it's a great ability, and I do think if you make bad reads, sometimes it can bail you out. But let me tell you, I mean you could stick that ability on some pretty bad players, and they're still gonna miss the playoffs. So, but in the playoffs, when everyone's close, it does give an edge. But hey, what a game this was! What a performance by Bomber. We talked about Monty strutting his stuff, but Bomber, I'll say it, he stayed composed and he weathered the storm today.
Yeah, that's a hell of a game. That's one that's gonna bother Monty for a bit, but I think Monty will be back, and Monty will have at least one big playoff win this cycle. We'll watch out there.
Everybody, pay me $10 if Bomber mentions that illegal touching. I want to say it now. Hey, guys, we appreciate you watching. Have a wonderful day. Let's go watch the Lions, 49ers, and real NFL, and some more SML playoff actions happening tonight. Thanks for watching, guys.